stand by.
In your heart, you know you like them. And now, something completely different.
After 12 years of swiping right, looking for my one and only, I had some good runs. There were some good times, and there were some bad times. But overall, it was a learning experience. I got a lot of reps in. And I never thought this day would come. No pun intended. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the gallery, or whatever they say, I'm here. After 144 months, whatever amount of days that is. I am officially retiring from Bumble and Tinder and especially Hinge. While there are some great women out there that you can meet on the dating apps, the constant ghosting and lack of communication, and then the other party wondering why they're so lonely at 38. It reaches a point, where it was a good run. Oh, there was some good times. There's that hot-ass 54-year-old. And that college girl. Yeah, it's all good. But life is impermanent. We could die at any moment. So nothing lasts forever. So I hate saying it. Even though I'll be back on it in 2 weeks. In other words, I'll come back from retirement like Tom Brady. Not really. I am officially retiring from dating apps. Now, it's up in the air if I'll be retiring from dating. But the constant lack of communication and falling for somebody, and then the ghosting. It's just, your heartstrings can only take so much. 14 years. 12 since 2014. That's how emotional I am right now. I can't even get the amount of time right. I would swipe right on everybody. That's a good run. But all good things must come to an end. Especially when you're not coming. So Bumble, Tinder, Facebook dating, Hinge. It's a goodbye.
Happy Hot Topic!
I swear nobody's gonna believe me, but he was so much more normal before I was pregnant.
This is one of 12 of the baby mamas of Elon Musk, Ashley St. Clair, doing what every modern day woman does, where they talk about their exes in front of their Ring camera while putting on makeup. It's called the Alex Earl. Because without Elon, there's really nothing else that's interesting about Ashley St. Clair.
Ashley St. Clair is opening up about her love life.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty normal when a guy wants to get his rocks off, but then when a kid's involved and born, all of a sudden they change. Why? Because he's a deadbeat, and you're a money-grubbing imbecile.
More than a year after the former conservative influencer announced that she and Elon Musk had welcomed a baby boy together, she shares in a May 15th TikTok video why she decided to have a baby with the tech mogul.
Money!
And how getting pregnant completely changed their romance.
At this point in my life, because I'm involved in MAGA and the
Oh, you're involved in MAGA! So I never want to hear you talk about being a feminist.
right wing, and I'm already a single mom, I believe, the chances of me getting married and my, the white picket fence and...
So you used him to have a kid. This is why when women say, oh, men use women for sex, women use men for money and clout.
White dress. I believe that's out the window for me because I'm already, stained as...
Oh, yeah. You got white stains.
A single mom. But I
If you're putting the energy out there, that ain't gonna help.
I wanted nothing more than to just be a mom. Like, I wanted more kids.
And the 27-year-old, who also has a son from a previous relationship.
Oh, yeah, so she just goes from guy to guy. I want to ride a new guy.
Emphasizes that her biggest concern about having more children was financial stability.
It's difficult being a single mom. It's difficult working and...
Oh, poor you. No one forced you to have kids. Mm-hmm. No one put a gun to your head and said, I'm going to let a guy complete the task of me and make a kid. This is why I don't feel bad for single moms at times. They blah, blah, blah. And I don't feel bad for single dads. Pull up, bro.
Having to, wonder if you're going to be able to pay the bills for your kids the next month. So when Elon is like, you should have more kids, my only limited resource is time, like, of course, it is appealing to do what I've always wanted.
What, be a clout chaser with no talent?
To do, be
a grifter with no talent?
Mom, and not have to worry about this going on in this economy.
Yeah, you're pretty much admitting you're entitled. You're pretty much admitting you used the man, and you're kind of damaged goods. Mm-hmm.
She says she and the Tesla CEO discussed her getting pregnant during a trip to St. Bart's, during which she said she was ovulating.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as...
she planned that out. She's like, hey, can we go to St. Bart's the third week of the month?
I'm pregnant. This is when things start getting weird. Okay.
You're weird, honey. Mm-hmm. Things got weird when you thought he was good to have a kid with.
Okay, I swear.
Dummy.
Nobody's gonna believe me, but he was so much more normal before I was pregnant.
Yeah, because he was just having sex with you. Mm-hmm. He was getting his rocks off. But then when there's a kid involved, it all changes.
Like, he was... It was like very normal conversation, like his demeanor was normal, and I know I'm gonna get roasted for this, but in private, like, he was funny.
I think it's funny that you thought it was gonna work with him. I have no sympathy for you.
I have a baby to take care of.
A girl is really mad when they talk like that. And they have that long breath.
And I also have to work and make money. I'm doing it on my own.
Oh yeah. While your ex-baby daddy, well, current baby daddy, but ex-boyfriend's touring the world, making money to afford your life.
It's hard.
Elsie.
You know who you were having sex with? Mm-hmm. He's very open about his borderline personality disorder.
Hewitt dropping that bomb on her followers, claiming she's raising her 5-month-old daughter with Pete Davidson Scotty by herself.
Well, that's a huge problem. You met him after like 2 weeks, moved in, and then had a kid. No one was stopping you from using Plan B. Mm-hmm.
But a source tells ET it's not true.
How are you?
Yeah, you don't say. A woman being obnoxious on social media for clout? No way! Breaking news!
About fatherhood, now that the reality is kicking in, what kind of father do you hope you can be?
Well, I couldn't be more excited.
He sounds excited. He means well. He's mentally ill, like me.
No, it's been my dream forever, since I was a little kid. The baby's mother is one of my favorite people to
That was from 2025.
ever exist ever. She's going to be a great mom, and I'm just stoked, and I hope to be,
You know Elsie ain't innocent. She has this, like, bitchy vibe about her. Like, shut up.
the dad that I hope that I would have.
Yeah, despite their recent split, ET's source says Pete is very much involved in Scotty's life, and the model/actress's social media confession.
Oh, she's an actress. Everyone's a fan of Elsie Hewitt. Shut up.
Including liking comments about Pete being out of the picture and leaving her a single mom.
Man, women wonder why they're just getting, I'm not saying not respected, but why men are annoyed when you're liking comments instead of trying to fix the relationship. Mother of the year and father of the year.
Surprised those close to the former couple. Pete financially supports both Scotty and Elsie, and
Exactly. He has to tour to make money. Mm-hmm.
is fully present in Scotty's life. His priority is Scotty, and he cares about Elsie's well-being.
Yeah, Elsie's just mad that it didn't work out and that she had a kid after 2 months. Elsie, that is a huge problem. At some point, when women like Ashley St. Clair and Elon or Elsie Hill and Pete Davidson, when you have a kid, you got to take accountability as well. It's not always the man's fault. Oh, yeah, man. What happened with James Harden last night? He choked. Oh, yeah. It is hump day, which means I hope my whole audience gets laid. Nothing turns on a girl more than happy hour. Maybe not.
Attention, FM DJs, your morning show prep begins now.
Loud, rude, aggressive. And those are his good qualities. A sick person with a powerful tool.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
And now, something completely different.
Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Happy.
Always going in, never doubted. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E.
It's time for Hoppy's Inbox, only on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, yeah, what up? How are you? I want to give a shout out. A round of applause to one of the greatest bosses I've ever had, who will be leaving Beasley Media Group, my day job. I made a post that shout out to my homie and boss, Rick Thomas, for everything. I have learned how to be more professional and organized from this man. But I also love our talks when I talk his ear off in his office about his stories with Mancow and Love Cheese and his loyalty. I wholeheartedly believe that he should be in the Radio Hall of Fame. He's the GOAT. Jay Mulligan comments, he will be in the Radio Hall of Fame one day. Kristen Weber goes, 100% agree. Rick is the best. And one of the greats of Tampa radio, Case Connor, says, oh, he's a good dude. Rick Thomas, you're the man. Everyone knows that I manically quit my day job and I was having a bipolar breakdown about, I don't know, going on 3 years ago. He had no reason to bring me back. I went to conservative radio and did that for a minute. Paid well, but I was getting like 3 downloads an episode. So I DM'd Rick. I said, hey, Rick, I am so sorry about how I quit. Is there any way I forget how I messaged him. I had it really well written out. And he goes, it takes a true man to say sorry. Well, why don't you come in tomorrow and we'll talk it out? And 2 years later, I'm staying humble, but I'm still here. 856 49 Hoppy. Had to dedicate the episode to Rick Thomas. How could you not? And he also had his assistant, Reezy, Sean Cirilli, who passed away of COVID 5 years ago. But that was my dude. Because I also knew Rick over at Cox Media Group when I worked at The Bone. And John Brennan, the talent coach that he is, took the podcast room away from me. So Sean Sorelli, Reezy was his nickname. He spoke to Rick, and Rick authorized me to record my podcast at Cox Media. So, but then after Rick left and John Brennan took his job, he took everything from me. How about those ratings? Yeah. All I will say is a radio station that's getting ratings doesn't need to have billboards about an HR department all around the bank. All right, what do we got here? Snooki. Well, first of all, she's talking about Wendy Williams, that dirty running moron. But you can't talk about Wendy Williams without playing this banger in the club. This next headline is a reminder how terrible of a person Wendy Williams is. I'm sorry she has dementia. She really hurt a lot of people because she's a hurt person. But this intro. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's going on? How's it going? Here's Snooki saying that Wendy Williams tested her pregnancy and gave her alcohol on air.
Wendy Williams. She was wild.
She was intimidating for sure.
She is kind of a hag.
Remember she made you drink when you were pregnant?
She did. She made you drink when
she was secretly pregnant.
She heard there was a rumor that I was pregnant. So she made you? She brought out beer for me and Jenny, and she goes, well, let's see if you're pregnant.
Wendy, karma hit you.
Like, so crazy. And I was like...
And then you saw her in Target 2 weeks later and you shunned her.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What a moron. Gee, wonder why your husband cheated on you. Of course, he would cheat on her because of stuff like that. But then there's also the Burt and Fart compilation of Wendy Williams burping and farting on TV.
It's a matter of time. She's not lonely.
That is.
I apologize. She's
me.
not lonely. But you can't even do that locker room thing. That cop wasn't playing that. I mean, you're lucky you only got battery. What if he filed for sexual assault?
There was rumors that she was drinking all this behind the scenes. So she must have just been gassy from all that booze.
All right. Excuse me. Look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who you're going to in on 14-year-old basketball games.
Wow, that makes me feel old that it's about Bronny being 14. There you go. There's the burping compilation. That's the best of Wendy Williams. Her radio show was good back in the day, but on TV, she didn't really translate as well. It's nothing personal. It's just everything personal. I don't know why I said that. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Leave me a voicemail. Here's this mutant. Senator Ted Cruz has a furiously intense argument. That's a weird way to put it. Over compensating violent January 6 rioters.
I'm concerned that January 6 rioters, violent January 6 rioters who were convicted and then pardoned. I'm a little worried that they're going to be entitled to taxpayer money, that money's going to come out of my pocket and go into their pockets. Do you think violent, convicted, and then pardoned,
pardoned. I love that Australian accent.
6 riders, do you think they should be eligible for this sort of slush fund? I'm
going to guess that Ted Cruz sides with them. Why do I say that? Because they were mutants, and so is he.
I'm surprised you're worried about that, but I'm curious, were you worried at all when Joe Biden was weaponizing the Department of Justice?
Oh my God, that's what every conservative douchebag does. All of a sudden, they make it about Biden. Biden's got cancer, and he's on death's door. You can't keep going to Biden.
Talk about Joe Biden.
I know you don't. I understand you got a political agenda.
No, I don't.
Oh my God, is Ted Cruz just an unlikable twat?
I don't want to pay January 6 riders.
Look, I get. You get to ask a question. I get to give the answer.
You know Ted Cruz is terrible in bed.
I'm giving you my answer.
Okay.
Which is that you were not remotely concerned when Joe Biden weaponized the Department of Justice to go out.
I'm sick of him. Freaking annoying. Just an absolute douche. Rashid Rice from the Kansas City Chiefs broke his probation violation by smoking weed. And you know what happened? He is going to jail for 30 days. Man, how stupid are you? Look, I know you're stupid because you got CTE, but you literally got away with a crime. And you're like, oh, I got to get high. What are you doing, dude? There is this woman going around talking about scamming guys on dating apps.
I love being evil to men. Sometimes late on like a Friday or Saturday night, I go on what I call a Hinge rampage, where I match with just like a bunch of guys on Hinge, and then rile.
Hinge is the worst. All the girls in there are like marketing directors. They think they're better than you.
I'm all up to the point where they're like, come over. And to all of them, I'm like, yes, like send your address, like literally on my way. And then I just shut off my phone.
Whatever, I mean, no moron. Man. Everybody tries to weaponize men, but women ain't innocent either. It's almost like all humans suck. What do we got here? Holly Randall tells Taylor Vixen that her biological mom exposed her to pornography at age 13. This is the weirdest part about the headline. Not even that part. Is that the way they spelled it it's like pornography. It's C6RN6GRAPHY, pornography. Weird. These algorithms are making us stupid.
Like a teenager, I think at the time, she was like, look at this. You can't look at the rest of the magazine, but look at this page. And I was like, that's great, Mom.
Yeah. I mean, she knows like...
Mommy was a tramp.
I mean, obviously I don't talk to her. She knows where I'm going out of town for a shoot and things like that. I mean, the travel's hard. She's my husband's there, thank God. And she used to, stay with my parents. My parents live in Texas, but, we're in Vegas now, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Of course you're in Vegas.
I mean, she's 16 now. She's pretty self-sufficient.
She got beef curtains now.
And she's got friends as well, so she's always taken care of. I mean, I swear when I'm there, I feel like all she does is stay in a room the whole time. So it's like, I'm like, come down, people.
Oh yeah, because you're on the second floor coming.
Present,
I know.
Whatever, blah blah blah. Man, there are more podcasts than marriages now. Fans are speculating that Alabama Barker, that bust down, is cheating on Neon after Neon was talking to a girl named Torta in Vegas.
Oh my God. All right.
Are we really going to act like this Neon relationship with Alabama Barker's real? She likes guys that are BBC.
Can I take a video of you? That took a left turn.
They were making a Torta and Neon.
Sorry. You asked me to show what that feels.
Oh my God. Neon's ruining his life. It reminds me of when I dated my ex 9 years ago. She's like, what are you doing, dude? Stay single. Here's everyone's favorite hot ass comedian. Open marriage, Nikki Glaser. She says she thought there must be something wrong with her because she didn't desire to get oral.
Wrong with me that I wasn't desiring putting a dick in my mouth.
Yeah.
And now I realize that that's not, no one really.
No one does. Even
desires
now,
it.
yes.
And
as
people will
women,
convince themselves they do. And I totally understand that, like, you do in some way, but it's because you are getting a sense of control or you're getting.
Yeah, you're watching the guys curling his toes, looking all happy.
Giving pleasure.
Right.
There's no pleasure center in your mouth that you are actually getting a actual feeling of pleasure in your body.
Yes.
I think some girls don't.
But there is pleasure in giving pleasure to someone. So I understand.
If you're like,
blah, blah, blah.
No wonder he's talking to other women. I bet she uses teeth. By the way, she listens to Taylor Swift, so that's kind of the verdict there. There's this hot-ass girl right here. I love how, I know it's audio, so you can't really see what the girl looks like, but she's very pretty. And I love how some guy named Brian Atlas, who is the podcast hosted at Podcast Whatever, he calls her average, and it says in the caption of the video, is it bad for society that average at best women like this don't find men attractive?
Genuine question, and I know the fuglies are going to get offended, but are there hot guys out there? Like,
nah, you're just a vapid moron.
For the girls, are you guys seeing hot guys in the wild, outside, at night, anywhere? Because unless I'm literally going to all the wrong places, which I don't...
You're just picking a sociopath, that's what it is.
...think I am. I cannot remember the last time I saw a man that was attractive.
All right, well, you're pretty hot, then. I wouldn't pay for your drinks. Clavicula says he checks if girls are on birth control.
If you're constantly pulling women, and this is what I would always do.
He's like a dumber version of Andrew Tate. Like, you can say what you want about Andrew Tate, but he's kind of smart. Clavicula is a moron.
Just like to gauge my dimorphism was...
Dimorphism.
If a girl was prescribed birth control.
He's got that Gen Z thing where he read a lot of textbooks, so he thinks he's smarter than us because he uses big words.
To see if I was cucked in any way. So yeah, if you're usually pulling girls that are on, that's not a good sign.
But that's margin. That's a marginal.
I'm sorry. No, it's legit. It's very legit.
Wow, I feel stupid listening to this.
Marginal. No, legit. Like
women on birth control are more attracted to feminine men, is what you're saying?
Yes, correct. Because they're taking their E.
He's such a sociopath. He'd be perfect for morning radio. Hello, this is the Joe Show. Do we have the cheater on the line? Kevin Gates says he's been banned from TikTok for 3 days.
So TikTok banned me for 3 days. All of a sudden, I ain't much to do. First they say I said hate speech.
You probably did, bud.
I never been a hater.
I don't really think that's correct.
In my life.
I like Kevin Gates. I like the song Out the Mud. He's a good rapper, don't get me wrong. I think I might have even seen him when I was drunk once. I can't remember. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because I get a lot of free tickets from working in radio. The thing is, you probably did.
Then they said that I really rode the short bus. I got the right to say I'm retarded. I'm really
well, you used the R word. You're a douche.
I done took every medication you could take. I just don't take meds no more.
You sound ignorant.
And what else? What they said? I did.
You don't even know what you did.
That was it.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah. But
I got my girl next to me, yeah.
They ain't even sent me the video of the hate speech. They sent me a video of me asking what I said.
I will say TikTok sucks. All right. We'll get to Megyn Kelly in a second. I'm not ready to talk about dirty, rotten hags. What do we got here? Chicks in the office. I had the biggest crush on Rhea. She's so freaking hot. Supposedly, they break down that Taylor and Travis have the same look every time they go into a club.
Travis walking and her gazing lovingly at him.
It's so staged.
Every single night that they went out to dinner this week.
Yeah. I would pay good money to watch the chicks in the office do some stuff.
It was the same exact picture. Here it is here, and then here it is here.
When you got your big, strong, hot boyfriend leading the way, I'd be gazing lovingly at him too.
Love.
Where's Rita? She ain't there.
That they got the look down.
No.
There you go. They got the look down. Isn't your life better off knowing? Oh. I love this. Joy Taylor says issues relating to childbirth are only there because men can't get pregnant. She's just such a dirty, rotten moron. She cheated on her husband and then got the job because she went to work with Emmanuel Acho and the Fox Sports CEO. And now she's trying to act like she's this feminist.
It's just, if I could have one wish for the world,
it would be to have Ray J have more songs.
It would be that men and women could get pregnant.
I don't want that. Mm-hmm. You don't even want kids. You'd be a terrible mom. You're already a terrible person. You got those sociopathic eyes. Yeah, you're hot as hell, but that can only go so far.
Because if men and women could be pregnant, we would not be having these conversations.
Oh, really? Well, men would probably remember to take the pill every day. How many times do you hear a girl go, I take the pill every 3 days? Why am I pregnant?
This would not be an issue. If men could get pregnant, you could get an abortion at a drive-thru.
That is not a bad point. Hey, grab the vacuum. Could you imagine? There was a drive-thru abortion place. Hey, come here. Let's get it.
If men could get pregnant, have been done on giving birth, you could give birth and feel absolutely nothing and recover in 3 days.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's pretty awesome. But you have this thing where you can sleep your way to the top. The problem is when you get caught, then you do podcasts about dating because you were never that good at sports. You were only good at going, hey, Paul Pierce, what do you think of this topic? Hey, Emmanuel Acho, I'm going to have sex with you later and we're going to talk about sports. But then when it's time for you to do a podcast, you go to dating because that's all you know is sex.
The advancements that would have been done in the medical field to make childbirth as seamless, as safe.
What is she even talking about? Why is this your topic? No one in your podcast sucks.
As comfortable, the recovery, all of it as perfect as possible.
Whatever, blah, 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 blah. This is what I think of this segment. 856-49 Hoppy. Here's another clip from these streamers out there. So there's something going on with Neon and Alabama Barker. Maybe that she's a bust down. And he fell in love with it. Never mind. But the thing is, Fosse, who's another streamer, was stunned when Neon avoided mentioning Alabama Barker.
Love life?
Yeah. Who are you talking to right now?
Well, I'm just,
Yeah, there's nothing worse. I've had this happen to me a few times where you start talking to a girl, you do your thing, and then you start telling your friends, and all of a sudden the girl ghosts on you. And then you're like, your friends are like, what about that girl? And you're like, I should have kept my mouth shut.
Life gets tough.
Why are you scared to just say her name?
Nah, it's not that, bro.
Yeah, it is, bro.
It's not that.
What is it?
I try to keep a lot of my,
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, he's like, I bought you a Birkin bag. I paid $20,000 to buy you a Birkin bag. Now he's like, I want to keep my dating life private because she's banging other dudes.
You probably got a roster.
No, I don't.
They all be talking about it. Like I saw that clip about 6ix9ine and Ryan talking about it.
Oh my God.
Ryan said you always got a 2-piece on you.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a little sick of Neon. The guy is for the streets, and he acts like, I'm a good guy. I got girls. You fell in love with a promiscuous woman. The No Jumper crew of that sex offender should be Adam 22 finds out live on their stream that their co-host, Young and Hefe, was arrested by LAPD robbery homicide division, held on $1 million bail.
Maurice Shellman.
Nah, they got the
felony.
Whoa.
Felony for what? It doesn't say.
Working with you.
Hey, it
don't say no more. It used to say, but I could tell by the.
I wonder if Whack 100 ratted on him.
Tell him how much. Yeah, 77.
L.A. Robbery and Homicide Division.
Oh no!
No. That's the agency description.
That's bad. It's 77th Street, bro. $1 million bail.
$1 million bail doesn't seem. I mean, that's what they gave Chud.
No.
Chud the Builder's a loser as well.
That's only $1 million bill in LA is just $1 million. That's a hot one, bro. Oh man, that's fucked up, bro.
I'm not putting that past
Free car. They all talk like idiocracy. Car. I wonder when they're about to climax, they're like, I'm about to car.
And that's it, man.
There you go. Don't you feel smarter for listening to car talk? Chud the Builder's lawyer said he's not racist. Oh, he totally is. Mindy Kaling discusses the rumors that her and Ryan from The Office were banging, and she says they were not. Kim, Eminem's ex, releases a new mugshot of her smiling after a DUI. She knows her ex-baby daddy's going to help pay for it. Senator Tim Kaine discusses his take on the probable prenup between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Oh, did he ever? Oh, he really did. 856-49-HOPPY. Here is the clip of him talking about it. It is.
Senator, TMZ.
Why don't you ride with me?
Yeah, TMZ's been hanging out in Washington, D.C. a lot.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Let's. Oh,
I know Charlie from TMZ. Tell me your name.
I'm his better half. I'm Jacob.
Okay, Jacob.
Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I have a Taylor Swift question for you.
Well, okay, you're going to find what a dunce I am about pop.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're already a dunce at everything.
Don't even need to follow her to get this question. Okay. So, you know her and Travis Kelce.
Yes.
They're getting married,
I'm
right?
a Chiefs fan. I grew up in Kansas City, so that I do know.
How's it going, sir?
Are you getting off here?
Is this Jewish guy looking around like, what is going on?
Your basement? No, press 1. Okay. Go up to
it's a confusing elevator system.
This is a weird interaction.
Don't feel bad. It happens all the time, right? So Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, they're getting married. And right now they're considering which states have the most favorable prenup laws.
Got it.
Oh my God.
You know, because it's like there's a bunch of places that they could get married in. So do you think, though, that prenup...
I kind of like this Tim Kaine guy's energy. Seems like a good ass dude. I know he's a senator, so that means he sucks, but
laws should be federalized. Like what? No? Why not?
Absolutely. I think you should only federalize something when it is like really important.
I agree, bud.
That there be a national policy. And, you know, Virginia has different rules about many different things than Kansas does where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I kind of think that that's a system that was set up to make sense because then you learn some things. Well, this one state did something that we didn't do. And
all right, there you go. There's Tim Kaine. He has kind of daddy energy, doesn't he? Here's Michelle Obama saying that not all MAGA is racist.
Look some people in the face and tell them you have no right to be angry or to do something that maybe is against your own interests. That's human nature. Many of the people who voted for my husband twice, twice. And I know that that's how they feel. It's like, this isn't about anything other than...
So she actually isn't talking about MAGA. It was clickbait.
I'm just... We need something different.
Wow, that was the clip about MAGA. She didn't even talk about MAGA. Man, I love clickbait. Let's see here. 856-49-HOPPY. 856-494. Okay, this is funny. I should probably finish the number. I do that a lot where I say the first 6 of the numbers. 856-494-6773. So the baby was leaving his car to go to like a club or something, and this man approached him. And the guy was like harassing the baby and whatnot. And what happened was this. Was the man got denied by the baby. And he said he's not even a fan of him, but wanted to show love after his music helped him get through prison. So then you are a fan. Here he is on Way Up with Angela Yee.
And the baby, and the security was like, the baby coming. So I turned around and was like, yo, what up, baby? Come here, my nigga. Like, just trying to say congratulations. Because at the end of the day, I brought this guy his music when I was doing my bid.
Right.
And my bid album. And that album got me through. When you into things like that, you don't, it's not no fan or not like that. It's just respect.
Oh, damn. Just respect to harass him when he's getting out of a car without his permission. Respect. Put some respect in his name. A driver allegedly drove a Tesla into a lake to try out the feature of the car.
Responded to a call in North Texas, and they found a Tesla Cybertruck in a lake. And the police department says that this was on purpose. The Grapevine Police Department said that the driver, Jimmy Jack McDaniel,
looks like a moron,
intentionally drove the Tesla Cybertruck into the lake to test out Tesla's Wade feature, prompting Jimmy Jack McDaniel to hop out of the passenger seat and leave the vehicle behind. In case you don't know, according to Tesla's manual, Wade mode lets drivers drive through bodies of water. However, the manual does say you have to gauge the depth of the water. Police say that McDaniel is in jail. He was charged with operation of a vehicle in a closed section of the lake, not having a valid boat registration,
boat,
and other violations surrounding water safety.
There you go. I look at Teslas and I just immediately judge them. I'm like, what are you doing? Here's Sheryl Crow talking to Bobby Bones about cancer and heartbreak.
I was engaged.
Actually, I don't think I can play it because it's a show on Netflix. And they will copyright strike you. OnlyFan demon Piper Roquel reveals that she has a new situationship.
Of course.
That's so fire. So, Gavin, how much would you pay to suck on Piper's toes?
Oh, yeah.
She pays me to do it.
Yeah,
I know you'd pay money. No, I'm saying like in the theoretical, like where you had to pay for that. Like I know you'd pay money for that. How much would you pay for that?
But no, yeah. To answer your question, I would pay $0 because that doesn't even make sense or even sound right. Saying that we could ever live in a world.
Your parents must be so proud of you.
Where I like toes more than her.
You want her to suck on you, don't you?
Because she has me on like. Okay, all right. I'm gonna like really expose the truth here because this is gonna make the fit. All right. So here's the thing. Everyone thinks like this is all for content or this is all fake or they're bullshit, blah blah blah.
Whatever.
And yeah, I gotta be honest. It is. I
don't want to hear you, then. You're stupid. Yeah, get to the point. You should transition to a woman then. 856-49 Hoppe. Fauzi clowns Neon for getting friend-zoned by Alabama Barker.
Little yes. Anonymous just tipped $1. Neon, can you please be honest with the chat? Are you ever going to make it official with Alabama Barker?
He did it to himself. Constantly talking about it, walking around like he's the man.
You didn't answer his question. Neon.
We had to get to know each other more.
Yeah, you kind of rushed it, didn't you, you dummy? Oh. I've done that too. You fall in love with a thought.
I just met her recently. She's amazing though.
Uncomfortable.
Well, you can't use the "we're getting to know each other, I don't know her" card when you bought her a Birkin.
He'll never let her down. Why did you buy her a bag, you moron?
I get the business move that it was for both of you, but still.
I love Fauzi looking out for him. And Neon doesn't seem like he reminds me of me at like 23. Like he doesn't want to like listen to other people. It's like, well, then I don't want to help you. A modern woman crashes out after her ex-boyfriend moves on with a hotter woman.
In case anyone wanted to know, I found out that my ex-boyfriend is dating this new girl.
Hell yeah, he's getting laid because she didn't get him laid.
And we look totally different, or nothing alike whatsoever. So I don't know. I'm kind of offended that he even could think he could get with someone like me, knowing that's
whatever, honey. Blah blah blah. You're never the problem. You're washed up. Here is Halle Berry. Not Halle Bailey. No, it's Halle Berry. Says women will never find real love while desperately chasing men. She says you got to be nonchalant.
So after 3 divorces, I really thought that I was done. You know, you get to a point when you've gone through that 3-4 times, you start to think, well, I guess a relationship like this isn't for me. And I felt like I had had enough, and I just wanted to have my career and raise my children, and I would be good. But I realized that the minute you get good and you stop chasing that thing, I realized chasing that thing is what always allowed me to make the wrong choices. Right? Because I needed that thing. I thought that would complete me, like many of us do. And when I gave up and I said, you know, I'm going to prioritize myself, my life, my well-being, my second act, and this isn't going to be so important to me anymore, that's when the perfect person showed up.
What's his name? Vaughn or whatever? Robbie Huffman call her daddy host that men that refuse to go down on women are gay. I don't understand men that don't want to do it. You do realize it revs up the engine. You do realize the power of it, right? You do realize that you got to make sure that the woman's turned on too. You got to rev up that engine. Oh yeah! Use that finger. There we are.
What is some straight people shit you just like cannot get behind?
A
lot. Okay, a lot of straight men claim that going down on a woman is so difficult because it's hard to find the clit.
Oh, okay, yeah, like DJ Khaled is gay. Yeah, no, that's what I think. I think if you're bragging about not going down on a woman, it's like, bro, just come out. Like, there's no other way to come out. Like, it's not giving what you think it's giving. Fellas, it's like bizarre. It's like, just be gay. Like, again, leave women alone. Like, why this whole song and dance? Like, they like gay men.
There you go. We got here. This girl reveals on Cliff. Oh, God, there's too many words. Jesus Christ, let me breathe. This girl reviewed this fucking grammar on this post. Take 3. This girl revealed on Clavicular's Find My Husband show before OnlyFans she was making $10,000 a month selling feet pics.
OnlyFans is awesome. And I also low-key sold feet pics in high school.
What the fuck? Hold up.
That can't be illegal.
How much money did you make off the feet
I was
pics?
making $10K a month in high school. That's how I
Your dad must have been so proud. Maybe your dad wasn't around.
bought my homecoming and my prom dresses
They were coming.
and like everything that I wanted, like all my Lululemon. I would show up to school like looking so cool.
There you go. This clip's interesting. We all know that Bobby Althoff ditched her husband. We all know that Bobby Althoff used her husband as she helped him start her brand. And when she did the podcast with Drake, and then she took that picture with her husband trying to make it seem like they liked each other and she hated him. Now she's dating other men. And here is Corey Althoff getting emotional talking about her.
I did go to school. I studied political science at Clemson University, and I graduated, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, and I felt like I wasn't very happy with the opportunities that I was being that like the kind of jobs I could get at the time, right? Yeah. So like I mentioned earlier, I come from Silicon Valley, and so I had gone back home and I stayed with my parents. And
so she used him,
and just being surrounded by it, I decided, all right, why don't I give learning a program a shot? I had actually tried in college and failed. I dropped the class. It was super intimidating. Yeah. And so I gave up. I didn't think it was for me, but I decided to give it one more chance. So I bought a bunch of books and courses. I remember Think Python is the first book I ever bought. So I bought a book called Think Python, started getting into Python, and I fell in love with programming. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very strange. This is not what the clip said it was going to be. Very, very odd. Time for Meg and Kelly Sucks. Happy hour.
Turn it up. He's 6'9" in a swivel chair. Knees hitting every desk in there. Caffeine breath, hot mic glare. Yeah, he said, what you don't dare say. Late night drive, neon sign, every color on the same wild line. I'll play the track one more time. I'm sick of her face all day. Megan Kelly's hook, that's the hook. Write it down, blast it through the trucks from the suburbs to this town. Turn the volume up, let them clutch their pearls in pride. Megan Kelly's hook. And we're singing it live tonight. She's on screen with that plastic smile, fake outrage in a sprayed on style. Meanwhile, we're laughing all the while. Dumb button finger on the edge. Hot floor shakes the window frames, calling out the same old games. Tired takes all copy names. He's dragging her off that ledge. Megan Kelly's hook, that's the hook. Write it down, blast it through the trucks from the suburbs to this town. Turn the volume up, let them clutch their pearls in pride. Megan Kelly's hook. And we're saying it live tonight. It's happy hour, baby, no script, just rage and jokes. Downtown choir going crazy while he roasts those TV.
We definitely have no script.
Wicked side of a rack. Hit the phones, let it ring. We got one simple fact. Everybody loves to sing. Megan Kelly's hook, that's the hook. Write it down, blast it through the trucks from the suburbs to this town. Turn the volume up, let them clutch their pearls in pride. Megan Kelly's hook. And we're singing it live tonight.
Here she is talking about Stephen Colbert, saying that he found girls attractive on his show while he's married. And Megyn Kelly's not even at all entertaining. She's the worst. Listen, I'm no Colbert fan, but when you're making me side with Colbert, you're the worst.
I heard the most outrageous set of sound bites on my pal Maureen Callahan's show, The Nerve, on Friday.
You're a hag.
Which is a great show. You should go and subscribe. She actually took the time to listen to this weird new podcast that I don't know if it's a real thing or if they just did it the one time, but it's these obnoxious, insufferable late night hosts.
What about you? You're not insufferable. You're a hag.
Sitting around patting themselves on the back.
You do that too with your buddies. Shut up.
And what they decided to talk about, you know, as all married men want to, is which female guest they've had on their shows who they want to sleep with.
Coming from the woman that says that it wasn't that big of a deal that the Epstein victims were 16. Shut up!
Which woman would they like to F?
Oh, heaven forbid guys talk about sex. You know, she's pretty annoying. And this guy with her, Doug Brunt, is thinking, like, I want to plow women too. Or maybe get plowed.
Honestly, this is so inappropriate on so many different levels.
Since when has MAGA got any morals? Shut up! Look at your president.
And here is Stephen Colbert in SOT 10.
Has there been a guest who was so attractive that you found it distracting?
I'll tell you who I did not expect to be wildly attracted to. Like I didn't know what to do with myself. Is that I did not, because I like this person's work, but I never thought of them as like a bombshell. I didn't know what to do with my eyeballs when Michelle Williams was on for the first time.
Yeah, she is hot.
She sat down across from me.
All right, there you go. Megyn Kelly's a hag. And then last night, Kimmel made fun of Trump he compared himself to James Bond, so Jimmy Kimmel's still not funny. And Attorney General Todd Blanche won't pardon Ghislaine Maxwell. Magic mushrooms will help you get off of cocaine. Selena Gomez is going to make a 4-hour X-rated film, but I'm sure it's not going to be that dirty. And CSI's Miami's David Caruso is now 70 years old. All right. Let me see here. What should we do? Let's do the thing that is known as Kardashian news. In the software for the music, I typed in KARFA. No wonder it didn't show up.
Turn it up, it's happy hour time. Kardashian news, we dissect the climb. No filters, no fluff, raw truth and wine. Mike's hot, Hoppe speaks what's on his mind. Nepotism's thrown, they sitting in the plush. Built an empire off nothing but the hush. Reality's a script, ain't no realness in the cut. Talents on vacation, they just taking what's corrupt. Hoppe's on the mic, call it verbal demolition. Exposing fake lives, media's worst addiction. Idiocracy crown, it's the brain on snooze. Clickbait queens, welcome to Kardashian news. Kardashian news, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smells, fake lies. Fake lives, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news. Kardashian news, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smells, fake lies. Fake lives, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news. Diamond-studded lies, selling dreams to the broke. Gold-plated, nothing society inside joke. Hoppe ain't scared, man, he roasting them raw.
I do like it raw, especially if it was with them.
Surgical precision, every word's a slice. Hypocrisy exposed under studio lights. Instagram filters, they mask the truth. Hoppe's here to school them. Welcome to the booth. Yeah, Hoppe's got no leash, no chain. Speaking what he feels, never playing the game. No Kardashian can spin his name on this mic. He reigns untamed. Kardashian moves, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smile, fake lies. Fake lies, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news. Kardashian news. Turn it up, it's Hoppe hour time. Hoppe speaks what's on his mind. Turn it up, it's Hoppe hour time. Hoppe speaks what's on his mind. Hoppe hot topic.
Kim Kardashian is in love with her vitamins. On a May 19th episode of Amy Poehler's Good Hang podcast,
Why would Amy Poehler ever on?
the 45-year-old detailed her daily health regimen. She says, I take probably 35 supplements a day. I spread them out 3 times a day. But
that's good. And then there's this. All right. I hear.
Kim Kardashian is helping convict a cocaine smuggler indirectly. A truck driver in the UK has been jailed for smuggling more than 7 million pounds, approximately $9.5 million worth of cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
Hidden in a vehicle carrying Kim Kardashian's Skims underwear and...
There you go. All right, what's going on with TMZ?
Today on TMZ. Okay, Lizzo is working the streets of LA.
Oh, yeah, she's a hook. Oh, no. Not that way.
To promote her album.
She does look hot as hell with that weight loss.
Lizzo was a surprise guest on the
God, I'd rock her body.
TMZ brunch bus, and she performed.
I just took a DNA test.
God, that'd be the most annoying bus to be on. Just a bunch of cackling broads.
And she's passing out shots. And
Hopefully none of them had to drive home.
take shots with us.
This bus for real. This is her trying to look good because she's got those reputation of being hard to work with. So this is like me. I'm a woman of the people.
Oh, God, and it was just one.
Shut up.
It's a dream. I had a dream.
Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi having like a very intimate moment on the beach in Kauai.
You know why they're so dating like for a long time? She's drinking straight from the bottle.
Oh yeah, that tequila sex is wild.
There's no cups, there's nothing. You don't do this in front of like a new guy.
Listen to the expert.
Courtney, which
hey, alcoholic broad.
date is it appropriate to just start drinking out of the bottle?
3.
You know, she'd be fun though.
Tom Brady made his runway debut at
Looks like a twat.
the Gucci show.
What the hell is this guy doing?
What do you mean? This is cool.
It's just so weird.
Why? He's becoming a megastar.
You wanted Tom Brady walking the catwalk?
No, is this?
All right, there they are talking. Blah, blah, blah. There's a rule here. I do the talking.
Happy Hot Topic.
Camille Grammer is looking back on her divorce from Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, Kelsey Grammer. I love how they said that. Kelsey Grammer. Yeah, he seems like such a pretentious douchebag.
While appearing on the May 18th episode of the Humble Brag podcast,
Humbly bragging that bitch.
the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum revealed the text she received from the Frasier star. The pair split in 2011.
Remember that sitcom he was on for 1 year where he played a pretentious news anchor called Back to You?
After being married for nearly 15 years, their breakup was spurred by his admission to having an affair with his
narcissist like him cheating? No way!
now wife, Katie Walsh.
Side check.
He sent me a text saying, I feel no remorse for what I am doing.
Oh my. Wow. Man, all these women are just doing these podcasts. Yeah, I mean, does he deserve to get slammed? Of course he does. But all these women are now doing these podcasts where they just talk about their exes. Because who's thinking about Camille Grammer? Who's going, oh my God, such a fan of Camille Grammer? Nope.
And that was very harsh because I was very much in love with him. Yeah.
That's gotta suck.
And I believed he was very much in love with me. I mean,
I was not.
And we did have many good years. Yeah. And a lot of fun time.
Not only does
Poor thing's about to cry. I'll rock your world, baby.
Camille share 2 kids with Kelsey.
I must love their father.
Camille said she was heavily involved in Kelsey's acting career.
So she did the thing where she made him cool, and then he just uses her like a narcissistic loser.
Told hosts Crystal Minkoff and Cynthia Bailey,
You can make me off whenever.
wasn't on Frasier, but I was very involved with him.
I love the first episode of Frasier when he's on the radio, the microphone's like pointed the other way.
He was a very hard person to get in touch with.
Yeah, because he was banging other women.
So if the agents were looking for him, the lawyers were looking for him, or studio heads.
Burn it, hell. Kelsey, you're a douche. You're an idiot.
Happy Hot Topic.
Stephen Colbert reflects on the end of his late night show.
Oh my God, has this goodbye party been so underwhelming? Remember when Leno went off both times and then Letterman went off and everyone was like talking about it and around a lot of color? Who's talking about Colbert besides liberals that love his trashing of Trump?
Days ahead of the comedian's final bow on CBS's The Late Show. After 11 seasons, the 62-year-old speaks with People magazine.
I will say he looks good for 62. Being unfunny keeps you young.
Leaving his late night post in an interview published May 19th. Turns out Stephen is looking forward to his next chapter as he ponders if the network, quote, saved my life.
Yeah, they did. Because you were working every day being so unfunny.
After announcing the cancellation of The Late Show in July of 2025. At the time, CBS called it purely a financial decision. The comedian now telling People Mag, it takes a lot of bone marrow to do the show every day. And now,
oh yeah, takes so much energy to be unfunny.
I'll be stepping down with enough time, enough energy to do other things that I want to do.
He'll be doing a podcast in the year. Shut up.
As for how he'll keep busy, the star says he hasn't had much time to think on it yet.
Yeah, he's going to be bored sitting around. He's going to have nothing else to do.
Explaining there's so much to think about to do the show, so I don't have much better of an answer than most college seniors do. Which
yeah, he's having a crisis because he's always done a show. Oh, wait, what's going on?
Happy Hot Topic.
John Travolta is revealing the vision behind his viral Cannes Film Festival look.
It's, the vision is he wants to be talked about.
After the actor steps out at the prestigious screening event donning a new look, which includes a beret and circular
like a moron
glasses, he is now sharing what inspired the now viral ensemble. John tells CNN in an interview published on May 18th, I've been around for over 50 years doing movies, but I can't tell when I look back the difference between the events.
Whatever. So you wanted to have it be memorable. I got it.
Happy Hot Topic.
What's going on right here?
Grey's Anatomy is getting a new spinoff in Texas.
Man, are we out of ideas? I mean, I know a lot of boomers are going to watch it, so it's not like it's going to fail, but Jesus Christ.
According to E! News.
So there's a new spinoff coming. Oh, what's going on here?
AI is apparently losing public support. Watch as UCF grads boo this real estate executive's speech about the...
All right, so we already heard that, but people are getting sick of AI. It is getting all over the top. Companies are so cheap.
Happy hot topic! Serena is swapping out her dark hair for a brighter new look. On May 18th, the Bravo alum steps out at the premiere of RuPaul's Stop That Train and shows off her curly blonde hair transformation. To complete the look, the 62-year-old dons an icy blue outfit by Miss Claire Sullivan.
She's a hot piece of ass, isn't she?
Happy hot topic!
And you better pray it's a water gun. He has a gun on.
Paul Rudd is revealing a few brushes with the law.
Oh, bad boy Paul Rudd.
During the Friends Keep Secrets podcast May 19th.
And this podcast is killing it.
The Marvel star explained a run-in with police when he was a
It's weird to think that he's a Marvel star. I think of him as like, I Love You Man or whatever that movie was.
Teenager. During a night out with friends at the time, while being, quote, rascals, the Jersey native told hosts Benny Blanco and Little Dicky that he was almost arrested after playing with water guns while driving in a car.
And he comes walking around the side and he says, all right, boy, slowly, real slowly, hand over that water gun and you better pray it's a water gun.
All right. That cop's a moron.
In our Eye on AI, today there's some new research out just released today that focuses on AI romantic companions and how...
Why does the news always has to have that like eye on it, things like that? Like, we got your back. We got the eye on it.
In our Eye on AI, today there's some new research out just released today that focuses on AI romantic companions and how they're affecting real life relationships with humans.
I'm going to assume it's not a good.
Kate Cassidy is speaking out after a TSA agent didn't recognize her face on her passport. The model and former girlfriend of the late Liam Payne shared a video on TikTok May 15th.
Oh my gosh, she looks nothing like it. She's all brunette. She hot. Yeah. Looks nothing like it though.
Saying she felt ridiculed.
All right, well, maybe take a new picture.
Kyle Cook confronts Amanda Batula about the timing of her romance with West Wilson.
I cheated, or she did, whatever.
After Amanda and West's romance rocked the summer house, Bravo's new series In the City picked up cameras during the fallout of their March revelation, with Kyle confronting his estranged wife Amanda during the May 19th season premiere.
I want to be there for you, but I also want to take an opportunity to clear things up, because I look back at the summer and you looked like you were done with me.
She probably was, dude.
And that's what's so frustrating is I gave our relationship everything I had.
And you did not, you loser.
Because I wanted the relationship to work.
Yeah. When you're trying to find love on Summer House, it ain't gonna happen.
Happy hot topic!
It's the people I work with, and I know that I'm gonna keep in touch with them.
Would there be a spinoff? It'd always be great to keep it going.
It does me no good to say this out loud, as far as negotiations go, but absolutely.
Yeah, it's a real life Modern Family reboot.
What does it eat? Oh, just little boy brains. Well, at least
I remember that. It's so weird seeing how young they were in 2010.
Luke's got nothing to worry about.
Ariel Winter telling people
she's a hot piece of ass.
Now roommates with her TV brother, Nolan Gould.
Yeah, after that breakup of 6 years.
6 years after the end of their show.
All right, so after the end of the show, they moved in together, whatever.
No matter the mistake, you just learn from and move on.
When your children are your best friends, it's it's a nice life.
Did Angelina turn their 6 kids against Brad?
Of course she did. She's a side chick. It's the unspoken thing.
I love being a mommy. I love my kids.
Yeah, you're a hag.
That's the startling new Brad versus Angie claim. Here's a timeline of how it all just unfolded. Sunday afternoon, Angelina was there when 21-year-old
All right, so he's not talking to the kids. Whatever. I don't care.
Nearly 2 weeks in settling her contentious lawsuit against Justin Baldoni and making her first public appearance later that day at the Met Gala, Blake Lively is once again stepping out for fashion.
She was seen wearing a nice dress. Good for you, honey. That's all you got is looking hot, and you're barely hot.
Happy Hot Topic.
So now your kids have Godfather BJ. Like, how special is it to have BJ as another support system for your kids?
He's very good with children.
Mindy.
That's kind of weird to say.
Kayleen setting the record straight on her relationship with BJ Novak and reacting to rumors he's secretly the father of her 3 children, 8-year-old Catherine, 5-year-old Spencer, and 2-year-old Anne, all of whom she welcomed as a single mom. The how? Natural. IVF or something else she's kept private.
Yeah, she's weird about it, man. She's a weird broad.
Comes very innately to him, like being with children. So he's a great godfather.
Whatever. When you keep it that private, you make it more interesting than it is. Here's Fauzi, the streamer, telling Neon he's addicted to his phone.
I need to always be on the phone. I need to always be doing something. I can't sit there myself.
And you don't think that's a problem?
It's a very big problem. I just don't know how to fix it.
Discipline? I work on it.
Is it you don't know how to fix it or you're unwilling to fix it?
How do you fix it? Please tell me. I'll fix it.
If I had a problem or trouble talking to women, right?
Okay.
Going up to women in public, what advice would you give me? Like, what would I have to do to get better?
Get out of your comfort zone?
There you go.
Not even that. Like, what would I have to do?
You can see everyone's trying to mentor Neon, and he just thinks he knows everything.
I would have to get my...
Kind of like me back in the day.
Reps in. I'd have to try. I'd have to go up to women and have it go bad, have it go bad, have it go bad, have it go bad. In that same capacity, how do I fix the problem that I have of needing to be on my phone? Start with turning it off.
There you go. He just doesn't want to change. I work on my screen time every week. Time for Hoppy's Hoops.
Go. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams.
So I guess there were technical issues with the NBA playoffs and people were mad. Whatever.
Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Crazy exes, wild and scandalous. League full of stories, ain't nothing fabulous. Ryan breaks it down, gets unanimous. Tune the Hoppe Hour, never anomalous. Y'all know the score, but he dives deeper. Locker room secrets, stats like a keeper. Voices every week, analysis sweeper. NBA's real talk cuts through the sleeper. Hoppe's hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Yeah, yeah. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Yo, yeah. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Oh, yeah.
Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Here is Kevin Garnett saying Tim Duncan was a killer.
Tim Duncan, shout to Timmy. Tim Duncan, people would not see him verbally saying stuff because he wasn't talking sentences. Timmy would hit you in phrases. Got you. Ooh, almost. This is the worst right here. Nice try.
There you go. Let's see here. Here is the Inside the NBA show on ESPN, formerly of TNT, finding out Jason Kidd got fired as the Dallas coach.
It's you. Oh, my goodness. There you go. What, you need a towel for that? No, Jason Kidd just got fired. Oh, wow. Well, here you go. What's that? Man.
Dallas is going to be horrible forever.
Oh, that's a shocker there.
There you go. There's them. What else do we have here? All right. I'm going to give my opinion of James Harden, but first let's hear Shannon Sharp talk about it.
Oh, that Harden.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
you really
Joe,
theoretically you could go at either one of them because neither one of them are outstanding defenders. But James Harden has been atrocious. James Harden is no better than Luka.
James Harden did. I swear to God, the guy is so unlikable. When you need him to win a big game, not only does he choke, he literally doesn't even try. Last night, the Cavaliers blew a 22-point lead. And it was three. Right when the Knicks hit the three-pointer to be down 17, I go, here we go. I just had a feeling. And he just kept bricking shot after shot and not passing the ball to open guys. He's a douchebag. I've never seen a guy so talented choke every time it matters. Every time he chokes. You can have it guaranteed. The Cavaliers aren't going to win this series. They had to win last night.
And I hate to, bring that up, but we know they're outstanding guys on the offensive end.
Yes.
But the thing is, you can't let them relax on the defensive end.
And literally, they were using him. The Knicks were. Because here's the coach, Mike Brown, saying that they pretty much scored on Harden because they knew he was bad.
They were trying to do the same thing with Jalen, and so we said, okay, we feel like we can play that game. We try not to play that game much, but we feel like we have a guy that we can play that game with, and Jalen. And so, just like we have to try to figure out different ways to guard Harden and Mitchell, they got to figure out different ways to guard Jalen. But there's no secret we were attacking Harden.
James Harden, how does that feel? That I know you almost don't care. I don't think he cares. He just wants to be around snow bunnies. But every time you need James Harden to be clutch. Because when the Knicks kept going down from 17 to 14 to 11, it was like they were just like turnover after turnover. James Harden, you're a forever loser. I don't want to jinx it and say that the Knicks are going to win it, but you needed to win last night.
You got to go at them, and that's what the Knicks did. And didn't matter. What did Brunson do? Nope. And then when they got him, and you see them, they go 1-4 flat.
Yeah, James Harden, I don't care how talented you are, that you've won an MVP, you always choke. What is wrong with you? Every single time. You've been playing since 2009. You've been playing long enough for someone to graduate high school, and you choke every single time. Thunder, Rockets, Clippers, everywhere, dude. I've never seen, and he just has that hateable attitude of, whoa. You suck, James Harden. I don't know why the Cavaliers got rid of Darius Garland, but that was stupid. That was moronic.
Yeah. Yo, it's Hoppe Hour. We about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. All Hoppe Hour when the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on. Happy Hot Topic.
Well, new at 10, relief is on the way for South Hillsborough County drivers frustrated by traffic congestion that seems to only get worse.
Well, it's not going to improve. So good luck with that. And then there's these morons.
Key votes happening today could shape the future home of the Rays.
And on your side, Jenna Bass joins us live this morning with a breakdown of the latest proposal and what's changed. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. So it looks like the bases are loaded today. We got the city of Tampa, the Rays, and
Get what she did there? The bases are loaded.
Hillsborough County Commission leaders all teaming up to pitch a new non-binding agreement when it...
There you go. So there's the freaking Rays. Who cares anymore? And then there's this headline. I thought this was ridiculous. The fact that there's still racist people out there makes me sad.
Happy Hot Topic.
Well, a disturbing incident at a Hillsborough County middle school is sparking outrage online about what students were exposed to during class.
And now listen, I am not a guy that likes fake outrage, but this right here that they're about to tell us is ridiculous.
This viral video recorded by a student at Barrington Middle School shows a teacher hanging a black baby doll from a television monitor using a cord.
What a moron. And she just looks like a Karen. she looks like someone that would listen to War of the Roses in the morning and be like, oh my God, it's real.
10 Tampa Bay News reporter Eric Glasser has reaction tonight from the student's mother and how the school board is taking action.
I hope they fire this broad.
Well, parents say they are beyond upset, including the mother of a 14-year-old student here at Barrington Middle School.
It is a terrible thing to do. It's one of the biggest... I don't even want to say black eyes. It's one of the biggest things about America that's disgusting is that it began with racism and that it began with slavery. Then you have this moron doing this.
Horrified after seeing the video her son recorded inside his classroom. The now viral video clip viewed and shared hundreds of thousands of times online.
I bet Keltis DM'd this teacher.
Appears to show 63-year-old teacher Karen Whitmire Savage.
I knew it was Karen. I guessed it. I was just joking. But this broad's name is Karen.
Using an electrical cord to suspend a black baby doll from a classroom television monitor.
She took the charger cord and wrapped it around the baby's neck and tied it.
14-year-old Noah, who shot the video, said,
"Good job, Noah."
As students could first be heard reacting with nervous laughter, then shock as Savage leaves the doll hanging in front of the class.
Everybody started telling her it was wrong and racist.
It is racist. It's horrible. This feels like an SNL skit.
I'm still in shock.
Nina Williams says her son immediately knew something was wrong and went straight to the office after class. She says he initially hesitated to share the video because he felt intimidated after Savage allegedly followed him to the office.
That's something I didn't expect my children in 2026 to ever have to deal with seeing.
You want to know what her social media bio is? Her name is Karen Whitmire Savage. She is a savage moron. Being an art teacher is my gift and passion. I have 4 beautiful daughters, plus stepchildren and grandchildren. My love is husband. My love is husband John. That is a terrible grammar for a teacher. God is great. Don't bring God into this. You're a racist moron.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
And we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Here's Lloyd Blinks with Victim of Society.
Welcome to the place I call home. New York City's home. Riding round on chrome. Evil love to learn the streets. Or leave them alone. Cause you're all alone. Out here in the danger zone. Yeah. You don't want the convicts to come through vex. Hit at your feet, make you 1-2 step. You be Sierra, yep. You can scatter, but it might be even better if I catch you on the bound, kick Nike in your bladder. I got the whole town hooked over this dope, and I'ma smoke till I'm old as the Pope. Cereal bowl and remote. I ain't broke, I hit the store with a brick. Yeah, that's why they playing tug of war with my dick. I used to have big dreams, now all of them strip. Lingerie on silicone ball and they tit. Niggas wind up in the sky for $1, and I'ma keep it real. And most these niggas dying over nada. Cause babies need milk and baby mamas need grata. And daddy got pride, that's why he got fried. And it happens every weekend, that's why we outside buying candles for the store. Niggas gonna need more. No need to run, real beef follows you everywhere you go. So you don't need a hiding space, you need a gun, you need a clip, a little heart, into the spot. Be a victim of society. You know how it goes down out here, man. You better load up your weapons before you come outside. Pit niggas a scheme on you, man. The hood ain't right. Be a victim of society. Come take a look at where I come from. Damn. Man, that's fucked up what happened to dude. Shorty roll up on his mongoose, clapping the rule. Retaliation from a robbery in back of the school. Left him bodily harm, spit on and threw the gat in the pond. It goes on out here, all day long out here. That's all I hear. Watch your back, gotta down this spray at your renters. Right in the parking lot like A-Wax and Menace. The money sent us, I will wave caps to Venice. Laid backs and spinners, raid plaques and dinners. I'm blowing dro, you know haze, black and spinach. If you hit it too hard, you'd be days back for minutes. Holler the wrong shit, spend days at your dentist. Getting your teeth straightened, just cause you was hating. You met your maker, now it's time to meet Satan. And your burial was the only thing left, and we waiting up. No need to run, real beef follows you everywhere you go. So you don't need a hiding space, you need a gun, you need a clip, a little heart, into the spot. Be a victim of society.
You got to be a stupid motherfucker not to have one out here, man.
You better load up your weapon before you come outside. These niggas a scheme on you, man. The hood ain't right. Be a victim of society.
Stop all that pillow talking. That's how niggas get they shit knocked
These
back.
industry niggas playing the role. They ain't from the street. They underestimate the strong and they pity the weak. Your boy gon' rep the unit till they put him to sleep. That'll bring Vietnam to your hood in the bleak. Before I hop on my Impala with my head in the breeze, I say a prayer for the G's like my homeboy Cheese. There won't be no more pops or no more HPs. Shotty tied to his hip, knocking on his knees. Man, this is for the niggas in the can with a stretch for the bold ring. An old man from the jacks for the loose cannons to understand that they next cause they boxed in. Caught in the jam and they stressed. I got no problem clipping a rookie. Man, you damn near bitch. All you missing is the tits and the pussy. Yeah, I goes hard for the jail. So I sold more records than the whole terror squad put together. That no need to run. Real beef follows you everywhere you go. So you don't need a hiding space. You need a gun. You need a clip. A little heart. Into the spot. Be a victim of society. You niggas know what it is, man. You better load up your weapon before you come outside. These niggas a scheme on you, man. The hood ain't right. Be a victim of society. Net.
Oh, yeah. Let's do this. All right. Now.
Welcome to Happy
And now something completely different.
Doors closing.
It's Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Live from the go, y'all.
That is.
Grind in the booth, stand tall. Yeah. 6. Yeah. 6'9", but he been in these mics. Arlington Heights, now the syndicate type. From the burbs to the block, that's a hell of a hike. Turn it down, see his name in the lights. He got callers on the line trying to break their news. From the side to the sticks, they relate to the views. Every segment like a story from the avenue. Tell him slick, then he fact check the attitude. This that Chicago news. Hoppe Hour, let them choose. From the heights to the loop, what it do? Every block, every voice in the room. This that Chicago news. Hoppe Hot Topic.
Follow a story that we broke this morning. Chicago police
Oh, they love to say who broke it.
Confirming the ATM was stolen from this BP gas station in Bronzeville here near 43rd and State. And
there's been a lot of burglars in Illinois.
Look at all the damage left at
bunch of thugs.
The gas station this morning. You could see the side of the building was just squished in, crumbled with broken windows.
So there's that, and there's this right here.
Beyond me why exactly right now, but squishy toys are extremely popular.
Man, me, I gotta pay for it for my kids. What was the other toy? The Lullaboos or whatever? Like, it seems like every month there's a new toy.
And there's one brand in particular, very brand affinity here, that's really big with both adults and children. It's called Nido.
Yeah, it's not for us, I don't think.
I'm going to learn a lot in this story.
I think the little one.
You're an annoying dude, bro.
The demand is really intense. I mean, really, really intense. So much so that a small business in Northbrook says it's going to change the way it sells the toys. Here's Lexi Suter.
All right, so they're selling toys. Cool, whatever. What was that toy called? The Lullaby? I don't know. I'm not going to try. I don't have kids, so I don't really care.
Yeah. Microphone King. Yeah. 6'9" tower. Fresno's loudest hour. Mike in his grip, got the world feeling sour. Hoppe on the block, dropping facts like boulders. Words cut sharp, lead the city on his shoulders. News so raw, unfiltered true spray. Fresno's posting every word that he say. No sugar coat, no bow, no disguise. Hoppe in the booth, Fresno, his it live. Fresno news, he don't hold back. Spit so bold, keep the city on track. Say it how it is, no fear, no doubt. Ryan Hoppe's the name, and he shouted loud. Hot 97, clear 7 waves hitting the air. Hoppe got the hype, but his voice takes you there. Talk so tall, every line's a skyscraper. Fresno's gospel, no need for no paper. Big man talk, he a walking headline. Every word a spark, got the city in line. Critics wanna squawk, but they can't outshine. Hoppe Hour forever, Fresno's own shrine. Microphone King, 6'9" stature, true T-sling. Fresno's main rapture, catch him on the down. Fresno folks gather from the heart of the city to the fields and the rafters. Fresno news, he don't hold back. Spit so bold, keep the city on track. Say it how it is, no fear, no doubt. Ryan Hoppe's the name, and he shouted loud. Ryan Hoppe's the name, and he shouted loud.
Hoppe Hot Topic. I do shout a lot.
Your voice, your vote. Election day is nearly 2 weeks away now, and candidates are boosting their spending.
Oh, good. The city of Fresno could so use someone that could help, donate money to fix the roads and everything. But hey, at least the candidates are paying for themselves. Screw you.
Hoppe Hot Topic.
Now to a story only on Action News.
Only on Action News, even though I saw it on the other sites.
The man accused of stabbing 4 people with a sickle in Atwater last March appeared in court today.
Loser!
38-year-old Isidro Chavez.
That is a rough 38.
As Gonzalez sat before a judge.
I would say call ICE and see what's happening there. Make sure you got to be safe out there. Here we go.
News update. A man is in critical condition after Fresno police say he shot one of their officers and led authorities on a nearly day-long manhunt. The shooting happened around 9:30 Saturday night in southwest Fresno.
There's a lot of crime in Fresno, and then you got to check this guy's hard drive.
When people find their truth in life, it's commonly referred to as a come to Jesus moment. And for Deacon Scott Borba, that's true in more ways than one.
I thought I was the other son, not the prodigal son, but his brother that stayed.
Believe in the fiction all you want. Former Elf Cosmetics co-founders Noah Priest.
With his father and served him. And
he's creeping me out. I don't know what it is, dog.
I was the prodigal son.
You're nothing. You're a creep.
Well, Eric, the two departments today were actually the Department of Behavioral Health and the Department of Health. And the Board of Supervisors says those two departments clearly have a place at this organization.
Worlds apart. Tuesday's Fresno County Board meeting.
I love these county meetings. It seems like everyone just does not like each other.
Moved along with far less emotion than last week, when the board denied the Fresno County Library from taking part in the Rainbow Pride Parade.
Greek.
That sign!
Okay, out.
This time, the board voted unanimously to approve the Department of Behavioral Health and Public Health to participate in the parade.
Man, if you were just having a debate of Pride Parade, it's a waste of our time. Who cares if someone of the same gender wants to have sex with each other? Life's short.
Static crackle, mic pops, the hour is hoppy. Cleveland skyline foggy, still mills choppy. City on the Cuyahoga, hearts heavy, never sloppy. Radio waves carry tales, but they ain't gloves in concrete jungle. Potholes where dreams collapse. Downtown echoes the cabs and faded cabs past the preaching hustle. Corner kids trading maps where the vibes Midwest, but the struggle overlaps. Cleveland news, where the truth gets raw. Rust Belt blues, every crack, every flaw. Unfiltered takes, no sugar, no draw. Hoppy on the mic, spitting facts, no law. Back alleys whisper, still grit in the air. Hoppy pulling cars, city troops laid bare. Bars sharper than the skyline, no time to spare. Opinions heavy as the lake, but he don't care. Radio days, static hum in the booth. Voice booming through the speakers, hitting with the truth. Tower City shadows, echoing the youth. Uncut, unpolished, Cleveland's the proof. Hoppy blends, no rose tint, just grind. Every segment a slice of Cleveland's mind. From the flats to the heights, stories combined. Unfiltered, unbothered, unrefined.
A serious danger lurking under a grassy hill has officials sounding the alarm against recreation on that property.
They hope to prevent people from trespassing on a landfill that could put drinking water at risk.
So there's that in Cleveland, and there's this. It is.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, he's very warm.
So a woman left her puppy inside a vehicle while going to the Cedar Point amusement park in Ohio.
Oh, man, that is tough to watch. That was a puppy being rescued from a hot car at Cedar Point.
It's been very hot these past few days. Sandusky police responding to the parking lot on Sunday for...
It's got to suck. Your city's name is Sandusky.
Calls of a dog locked in a car, and as you saw, they found a German Shepherd puppy.
So it was 83 degrees outside at the time.
I didn't even know it could get that hot in Cleveland.
The dog was immediately given water, taken to the park's provided daycare, and yes, that's offered there at the park.
When officers ran the license plate, they called the phone number provided, but no one answered.
Loser!
All right.
So officers had security look at video footage from the parking lot to locate the vehicle, and they saw that 4 people got out of the SUV.
So the timing matched up to show the dog was locked in that car for more than 3 hours.
Jeez.
Officers eventually tracked down 22-year-old Brianna.
There's a rough 22.
Jones of Parma. She is
making Parma look bad.
The suspected driver.
Pig.
You are going to be charged with animal cruelty. Here's the thing.
Hey, she's a fat pig, isn't she?
You're living in Parma?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an M2. You are going to have to go to the county and post bond.
What a dumb pig.
She's wiping the sweat off of her face.
What a moron.
They were high school students when they were sexually abused by Chad Kendall, a teacher at Archbishop Hoban High School in
That is a scary name for a school. It just sounds like a pedophile would be there.
Akron.
Now they are young women, and they call themselves survivors. And today they shared powerful statements in court before Kendall was sentenced to prison. Your Summit County
Loser!
Reporter Bob Jones was in court for you.
What up, Bob Jones?
Punishment was handed down and says the case isn't over yet.
Who, Bob Jones? Who, Bob Jones?
After everything that happened to me, I
truly understood what it felt like to be groomed, used, and discarded.
That's Summit County victim advocate Kelsey Dennis reading a statement written by a victim of Chad Kendall, a former theater director and a choir teacher.
That's creepy enough. Anybody that's a theater or choir director before they're hired, they should have their hard drive looked at. brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Hoppy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Hoppy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like
Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, skate classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go. There. WhatSpacePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed out. I'll go. There. Finally, are you mentally all like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net, and there you can sign on. Hi, we're gonna come back in half an hour and keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and nonverbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activity. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I think the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact local mental health center or visit autismspeak.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Feels like robbery and banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom through streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a Wilson pose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mix it happy like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout out to the street. But soon as sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mix it happy like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout out to the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Tuned in every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like the TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The boy lives in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent eyes are coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping how the rivers bend. Hoppe strokes and backbeats our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, we all I smell is poop.
I'll catch you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless
America.